VA turned up, you know what I'm saying? Just rock a fucking show, man. Y'all know. Shout out to my boy Glass, man, on the camera, man. He really turned up, young nigga up the field. Shout out to VA, man, everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Glasxxx, man. It's a move.
It started off like living like packed. I'm in the crib. It's me. It's 3 to 4 of my cousins. It's my auntie. It's my mama. It's my grandma. It's my uncle. It's you know what I'm saying. It's at all times. It's 7 to 14 people in this roof that I live under. You feel me? Like we all sleeping in the same spots and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We sharing covers, shit like that. Like you feel me? Like so, like that's kind of like I came up like that. You feel me? Up until
How
you know
how
my
how many
dudes like
people would you say in
branching
one
off.
house?
At all times it was 7 people. Like you ain't ready to even come in granny crib and not see 7 people. Like we
At the
is all in here.
at the most 14 people under. How big was the
No,
house?
that's not the most. My uncle got 14 kids by himself. You feel me? He got. Well, I don't know. I might be boosted. I know. I'm 100% sure he got 11 kids, but he might got more than that. You see what I'm saying? Like, cause you see what I'm saying. I don't necessarily keep too many tabs. You see what I'm saying? But it's like I know. I'm 100% sure he got 11 children. I'm 100% sure. I can swear to God, he has 11 children. You feel me? And it's like bro, especially the summertime, bro. Everybody's at granny shit. You know how that shit go. Everybody at granny shit. Like we here, like you feel me? We all packed in this bitch. Like
Now, how big was the house?
it was a project. It was a project. Like the projects is like
So like
it's like a the projects is like an apartment with bricks.
2 bedroom.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know how regular
Okay.
apartments and shit got walls and shit. Like you feel me? But it's like apartment with bricks. You feel me? And it's a 2 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, 3 bedroom.
Was 14 up to 14 people in a 2 bedroom.
Real life, real life.
That's a lot of people.
So it's like never
So
really private.
um
Like I
I,
and then I'm the only child too. You see what I'm saying? I'm the only child my mom's got. You see what I'm saying? Like, but it's like it ain't never really. I ain't never really have that problem. Like you know what I'm saying? Like only child syndrome and shit. You see what I'm saying? Where like you know how some people that's the only child like don't like sharing and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? Like don't. You see what I'm saying?
right, right.
But it's like it was never no privacy. There's nothing you can do like until you go outside. You know what I'm saying? Like you can go outside though. Like don't get me wrong. I gotta sleep in here with 13 other motherfuckers. You feel me? Or 11 other kids. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta sleep in here with some shit us. But I can go outside. I can go outside. I don't have to stay in here all day. I can go outside. I can go do whatever else. You know what I'm saying? I could branch out by my damn self for real. For real. I could just leave out by my damn life.
So did you? That's where you chose to start jumping up the porch when you like, man, I'd rather be outside sometimes than inside.
Nah, it was more of I after that I say that lasted if I that lasted up until like third grade, right? Yeah, like second grade or some shit like that. I don't know. But that lasted for a couple years, right? Then my Dukes got her own spot. You know what I'm saying? She got her own. You know what I'm saying? We just kept like moving for. I don't know. I necessarily don't know the reason. You feel me? I
So
don't
that's
think
when you
it's
started
because
moving.
like actively moving. Now I'm living in. I done lived in every single hood. Like you feel me? Like every single hood. Like every we going from here. Then we stopped living in hoods. We went and got a apartment like type shit like trying basically like she not basically but she was upgrading. You feel me? Like she was really like building this shit from the ground up like by herself, like upgrade. Then goddamn we end up getting a house in the south. And then she got married and shit. So I had like I had like a structure like a man in the house to like kind of like try to like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then to this day, like this like my pops, you feel what I'm saying? Like this like my, like to me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like this the person
Father
that raised me,
figure.
you feel me? Like whether, yeah, nah, like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't biologically have me on some shit, but like this the nigga that raised me, you feel me? Like he made me a man type shit,
He
you feel
shut,
me? So it's like,
you know, the
when we
father
lived in the
role,
South,
how to be a man type shit.
yeah, like, cause there's certain shit that your mama just can't teach you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain shit your mama really can't teach you. You feel me? Cause it's certain shit that she ain't
Right.
did before. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a female, you know what I'm saying? So it's like then we moved from the South. We moved from the South to Shema Block. We moved from the South to HB where I'm from, and that's when it was like, I'm used to having to like adapt. Like, I'm moving from this hood to this hood. Over here, it's like this. Like, it's probably ain't even that bad, but over here, it's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, then it's like in the South, like as a kid, I probably can't even go outside on some shit. Like, nah, we ain't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't like a lot of kids and shit
Right.
outside. It's only like older niggas and shit. Like, so it was just tricky up until I got to HV. You know what I'm saying? Like, to Shema Block, it's like we staying here. Like, we're actually staying here. Like, when I go outside and make friends, I could keep these people as friends. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could like it's like giving a sense of growing up with people. And then a lot of people that I just was able to like grow up with. Like, don't get me wrong. Oh shit, I knew you from some shit ago. Woo, but you don't really know that person now. You feel me? Like, that's why in HB I met my best friends. I met my guys from Hillside. You feel me? They peoples was on the same thing my peoples was on, like upgrading, trying to like get us from around like negative shit. But like we got around each other and like built that negative foundation. You feel me? Like even worse. I think it probably wouldn't even been that bad if we would have stayed in the hood like a little. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's
Right.
like we still hood babies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we still hood, like little hood niggas. So it's like taking us out the hood ain't really like make us not hood no more. It just gave us a big ass like platform to be more hood on. Like, I could do a bunch of hood shit in the hood, but I could come over here where they got houses and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, the houses ain't big at all, but it's like I can come over here where they got actual like homes, like houses and shit, and still like do whatever I want, but just times more. Like, if I'm breaking in cars in the hood, or I'm gonna break in cars where they got houses and score. You know what I'm saying? Like, just little nigga,
Right.
young nigga mindset. Like, it just gave us room to do whatever. Like, it gave us room to really just, and then our moms and shit being like real, like real, like street oriented, like on some shit. Like, it to them, it's like, he outside or whatever, but it's like he not in the hood, so he over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a downplay. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people like downplay the
Yeah.
county. You feel what I'm saying? Because they from the hood. Like, they know how active, how bad shit. But see, nowadays shit is the same. You go to the city and niggas getting their ass plucked. You come over here to the county, they getting their ass plucked still. Like it's still the same, but it was just downplayed. That's where like that's where the freedom came from. Like, goddamn, I ain't letting them goddamn stay outside past 8 o'clock, or when the street lights come on in the hood, your ass better be in the house. But when we over here in the county, it's like it ain't even no street lights, but still, like, it's like just hit me and let me know you good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of, I had a lot of like freedom to do whatever, like, and I ain't use that freedom well at all. I ain't use that shit well at all.